friends, Carrie Gatlin here, your favorite Nashville realtor. Did you see yesterday's great news about inflation? The Consumer Price Index yesterday showed inflation cooling to less than 3% growth in the first quarter. 3% is kind of the threshold, just so you know, that they watch to determine whether or not inflation's getting out of control and kind of moving us in the direction of a recession. In the last year, mortgage rates have remained high because of inflation, of course, and the Feds had to raise the interest rates. And just for context, inflationary growth hasn't been below 3% since March of 2021. So it's kind of a big deal. Analysts say that this news, coupled with the cooling labor market, is going to bring the economy into better balance, which ultimately means that the Federal Reserve is likely to reduce interest rates at their next meeting. And of course, those cuts have a ripple effect and will ultimately lower mortgage rates in the coming months. However, I'm going to caution you not to wait, because borrowing rates are going to come down in the next 6 months or so. And in anticipation of that, we have to watch our housing prices. So we as real estate professionals are going to really look very closely at the selling prices and where we're putting houses on the market. We can't make that determination. You, the seller, have to make it. But we're going to give you some good advice and counsel on placing your house in the correct positioning on the market. So as those borrowing rates come down, housing prices will go up. Housing prices have been persistently high. We all know that. They rose an average of 0.4% from June to July, and 5% over the last year on average, and some communities much higher than that. Still, the bottom line is, experts agree that the inflation crisis is behind us. So I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again just in case you didn't hear me. When those mortgage rates start dropping, housing prices go up. This is supply and demand. It's real simple, people. But here's the good news. Even if you feel like housing prices in your community are really high right now, your bottom line is still going to become a little more affordable with falling mortgage rates, right? So if you're waiting for those housing prices to come down a bunch, don't. You're going to miss that sweet spot in the market. And if you're thinking of buying, get off that fence. Get out there, interview your real estate experts, get your lender and your pre-approvals lined up. Don't wait for the 3% mortgage rates to come back. Seriously, it ain't happening. They're not going to drop down to 3% again anytime soon. And if you're concerned that you're not getting the best bottom dollar mortgage right now, talk to your lender and ask them how soon and how often you will be able to refinance. That's your best bet. Contact me at the Huffacre Group today, and let's walk through what this news means for you and your family. Get out there and make somebody smile today.